Have you experienced the recent water shortages that have been going around now?
Yeah, my house has no access to water at all. We are forced to buy water from the store now. Do you know the cause of this current water cut?
Yeah, I heard that the nearby factory had been dumping chemical waste illegally into the nearby river. The nearby water reservoir was also affected by this.
Oh, but how does the chemical waste affect us?
Well, the government is forced to cut the water supply to help isolate the incident, so we have to suffer a little because of this. Well, factories like these will usually try to get out of paying a large sum of money to filter the waste that has been produced. In many cases, these factories will end up dumping the excess waste into nearby rivers and reservoirs. Many factories that practice these things are usually trying to cut costs. Factories will even cover up waste by adding more chemicals to turn it transparent so it blends into the water.
Oops, not my fault.
Like in this image here, the Ganges River in India is plagued by many factories not filtering and safely disposing the toxic waste that comes out of the factories. Besides that, if the government had not taken the time to isolate the incident, the people in the surrounding areas that rely on the water will be in serious harm. People will fall ill to a host of many different diseases. This includes tuberculosis, cholera, and lead poisoning. As many as 6,000 children have been diagnosed with lead in their bloodstream after a nearby factory had diverted the clean water from the lake for their factory and diverting people's water supply that is now coming from a polluted source.
What's up, guys? Well, I just want to say, due to the current pollution coming from this factory, I have been having a really hard time. I'm having a really hard time breathing with all these toxins and oils in the water. Also, because of these pollutions, there have been a lack of sunlight in the water. So it's a big effect to the whole ecosystem. This has led to most of the underwater plants to die, and because they are unable to use their photosynthesis. Also, if a fisherman were to catch me and try to eat me, I would seriously make them ill. Well, I guess that's one good thing at least.
Well, if only there is a law can help to prevent these things from happening.
Well, there is the Environmental Quality Act (EQA) of 1974. This law is basically a guideline that says what a factory should do for the discharge of waste into the environment. Based on the law, there are methods to safely recycle the waste. Factories can do this by simply storing them in safe containers and turning the waste into a substance that can be reused or even sold by the factory. For example, certain chemicals such as reusing plastics, harvesting sulfuric acid, and converting polymers into monomers. Besides that, the government could enforce a law that will fine factories who do not commit to these practices. At least by doing this, factories will be less likely to risk a fine. Factories who do not commit to this practice may even be forced to shut down. Well, this is one of the many different laws that we in Malaysia have.
God damn it.
Well, if only the factories would abide by these rules, we would not even be in this mess. Hi.
Yeah, what can we do? There are always dumb people who will try to get away with these things.